See, without going much into complications of this chapter, okay, the t-shirt fabrics are broadly classified into three different types. Okay, see, one is called three different types. One is called a rounded t-shirt fabric, which is called a single jersey fabric. Okay, second and third will come on later on. Now, first is a rounded t-shirt fabric, which in terms over here is called single jersey, and in some parts of the country, in places like of us, like Ludhiana, we call it a sinker fabric. Okay. Now, now within this t-shirt fabric, which is a single jersey rounded t-shirt fabric, now the next part comes is whether you want it in cotton, PC, or spun. The most expensive one is obviously the cotton, 100% cotton one. Then comes CP or PC, polyester cotton or PC, okay, which is like a blend of 60-40 or 80-20, or the most prominent one over here is 52-48, 52 cotton, 48 polyester. And third is a spun fabric. Okay, spun is basically a part of is a kind of a polyester fabric only, which doesn't is not a filament yarn, it's a normal polyester yarn. Okay. So within the single jersey fabric, rounded t-shirt fabric, so I bifurcated into three different parts, as I mentioned now. Okay. Now, now the second part of the second. Now again within this t-shirt fabric, rounded t-shirt fabric, now two types again come in all, like cotton, PC, and spun. You want it with lycra or without lycra? I repeat, you want it with lycra or without lycra. So in cotton also you will have option of with lycra or without lycra, PC and spun. Generally in cotton or PC, the price of the lycra versus non-lycra is 80 to 100 rupees per kilo, because the finishing processes comes like set, center, and open with compaction. So it makes a little more expensive than the non-lycra one. The second part of the fabric among the t-shirt fabric is a polo t-shirt fabric, which technically is called PQ fabric, PQ knit, PIQUE knit fabric. Now again, I would be bifurcating into, again a flow chart would come. One is called आपको इसमें PC cotton चाहिए, you need it in PC, or you need it in spun. Okay. Again, the most famous one is PC, obviously, because of the price part factor come into consideration. Okay. PC cotton and cotton PC and spun. Then again a flow chart ki whether you want with lycra or without lycra. A polo t-shirt fabric comes in three different categories. So the most expensive one is cotton, then PC, then spun. Then within the cotton fabric, you want it with lycra, without, PC again with or without, and then spun with or without. Again, the pricing of lycra is generally 80 rupees expensive than the non-lycra ones. Now the third part of the t-shirt fabric is the loop knit. Loop knit is actually not a proper t-shirt fabric, but people these days are making t-shirt out of it, just to give a high GSM feel to the fabric, which gives a premium feel to the fall of the fabric. So it again comes in cotton, PC, and spun, then with lycra and without lycra. So the process is same, but the most common one is obviously the first two which I mentioned, polo t-shirt and the single jersey. And this is all about the types of t-shirt fabric. Now, after this, a lot of fancy knits which also comes, which is again I would say, which is a fourth type of the fabric. Now there is unlimited range of the fabrics which are in this category of the fancy knits. There is a quadrille knit, there is a bubble knit, there is a waffle knit, there is auto striper, there is striper fabric. So it's difficult. The chapter would be endless. And to summarize, you can for the startup, you can look into these three different types of t-shirt fabrics. And the highest range is obviously cotton. Then the middle range is PC. PC, yes, it gives a good feel to the fabric. You can consider it if pricing is a concern. Then if you want the low range fabric, then look forward to spun.